Asato ma sadgamaya. Say, Om Asato ma sadgamaya. Tamasho ma Jyotirgamaya. Mrityorma Amritangamaya. Avirabir Maedhi. Okay, up to this part is good. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We should learn at least one verse. It can, oh, it is not in the book, but we can find it. A copy can be found anywhere. Hmm? Oh yeah, of course. You tried that, it will come. A-S-A-T-O, Asato Ma Sat Gamaya. S-A-T-G-A-M-A-Y-A, Gamaya. Okay. Now, we were talking about the Holy Company and the glory of the Holy Company. That was our last discussion. And it has been glorified in such a way that even the Holy Company is so powerful, even if the holy man does not instruct, still one should always go near them. On page 20 top, look at the page 20 top. Even if the holy man do not instruct, still one should always go near them and serve them, because even their ordinary and spontaneous utterances become some spiritual instructions for all of us. No? So that is the, because they lead a life of purity and they live with God, so their words not only become a simple word, but it carries deeper some spirit. So some words, some sayings sometimes may strike in the heart of a devotee, and it can make a transformation. I told you this story, even not holy company, even not holy, but it can strike your heart in such a way, you can resonate in a different way. That story I told you, that there was a one landlord in our Belur Mott, where is our headquarters, in that area. And that landlord was just leaning on the balcony and looking at the setting of the sun. And at that time, the day is ending, and the washerwoman calling her daughter to put fire to burn some piece of what we call the banana tree. Yeah, that is earlier tradition. By burning that, they make some fire and then mix it with the water or something. They make a glue-like thing, which will be used for the cloth. The cloth to be, it should not be ironed very well then. And then he said, okay, oh, where are you now? Please put fire into this. That's name is Vasana. But Sanskrit word Vasana, Vasana means desire. So the lady called her daughter and said, where are you? The day is ending. Put fire. When will you put fire in your Vasana? The mother actually meant that pith of the banana tree. You have to burn, and if it becomes night, you cannot do. In villages those days, there was no electricity or anything. So do it till the day is there, the sunlight is there, and the sun is setting. When will you do? Put fire into that basna. But he took it. Oh, is it? My life is ending. How many days I am in the world, I do not know. When shall I put fire into my desires? Vasana means desire, cravings. worldly cravings. His heart, see, holy company, this is holy company, no? It struck it. The same word used for one purpose, but he took it. That is his holy company. And immediately that inspired him. Oh, I have no time more. I can't spend any more long time being a landlord and doing all this business type thing. He has a towel on his shoulder. And in that way, just came out and walked down and became a monk. He has a great monk afterwards, everyone, because of his spirituality and renunciation. But see, that even, and if it comes from a holy man, of course it will have a different impact, also more. But that's why it is this scripture is suggesting, even such a Vedanta text, where on non-dual Vedanta to the highest, they are saying that holy company. Ramakrishna in the Gospel, if you turn pages after pages, he only glorifies holy company. Sadhu Sangha, Sadhu Sangha, holy company, holy company, holy company. And it becomes, suppose, being in their presence, it may ignite the fire which is within us. Now, 8th verse, let us chant. Shunyam apurnam apurnatameti apurnatam eti mrittur opi amritayate amritayate apat sampadi ma bhati apad sampadi va bhati Vidvat jana samagamat Vidvat jana samagamat Shunnam, that which is void, meaningless, becomes Purnatameti. It appears to be fulfilled, which is near in life. Life, we sometimes feel we are void. In the holy company, that is such powerful, that voidness of the heart moves away, and as if fullness takes its position. In presence of a holy man of wisdom, emptiness becomes fullness. In our life, where many people get frustrated, what is this life for? Why I am here? It is a worthless wastage of my life. What did I do whole life? People repent after the greatest achievement of life also. People of accomplishment, at the point of death, when he finds that nobody is around me to take care of me, nobody says hello to me, my son is somewhere, my daughter is somewhere, and they don't send even a card in the Christmas, and all these things, when it goes on, suddenly holy company, it says that everything is void. Then you find, oh, there is a hope for me that leads to the fulfillment of life. There are words, you read a gospel, you read the Bible, your heart will be then fulfilled. That there is a meaning in life. All these things which we are trusting, that we are reading in the other class now, in the afternoon, that we are trusting on other things. Trust in the divine within. So the holy people, what they teach us, all the time they are teaching us, trust in God. Rely on your inner divinity, and it is with you. Don't ignore that. That is always the message. Ramakrishna said, God realization is the goal of life. God realization is the goal of life. So, even that which is meaningless and void, it makes it fulfilled. When we are frustrated, when we are very much lost in life, this holy company gives us a pure boosting and then lifts us from our depression, our frustration. So, what is whole void? Void becomes full in presence. So, that's the meaning. That and Vidyajjana Samagamat, and when a Vidyajjana, Vidya is the Vidwan. Vidwan means those who are highly spiritual. Vidwan means knowledgeable. Vidyajjana Samagamat, being of the presence of these people of wisdom, what happens? Now, emptiness becomes fullness. और क्या है? मृत्युरपि अमृतायते. Mrityu means death. People are frightened of death. But when they come in contact with holy people, they get new life. Oh, this death is not death. I don't die. This type of message comes. The body dies, but not me. No. So, Mrityu, the death, which is so frightening, it becomes Amritayate. It becomes like nectar. I don't care for the fear. See, the entire story of the Bhagavat. Shukadev advised the king Parikshit. You remember that? We are reading the Bhagavat. Bhagavat, the Shukadev is advising the king Parikshit, who is waiting for death. 7 days left for his life. 7 days. And he was thinking, I will die after 7 days. So, but Shukadev is a holy man. He came. And what he did? All the instructions, 7 days continued. But Shukadev is living now. He asked the king, are you satisfied? All your doubts are gone. You have anything more to question? Tell me. I will live now. Are you free from all fear? Then what was the response? Response was wonderful. He said, okay, yes, I have conquered death. I am not fearful, frightened about death at all. That means Mrityu, the death, have turned into his life as immortality. Body dies. I am not dying. That is the whole Bhagavat, the stories of the Bhagavat. Shukadev expounded this philosophy, this knowledge. To whom? To a person who was in the death role. Not death, at death, you can say that is waiting for dying. Only 7 days. If someone tells me, hey, you have 7 days only, and your death is coming on the 7th, what will happen to us? We will be frightened, we will say, oh my God, what will happen? Anxieties and worries and this and that. How these anxieties, worries and everything was conquered? By Shukadeva, holy man, talking about God, talking about the glory of the Atman, talking about the undying nature of the self, and he got the touch of immortality. So, holiness has such characteristic. This is the greatest blessings you can see, to have holy company. Had you not got, you will be dying in emptiness. Even the whole country has come following him and praising, oh, you are a great king, why are you leaving us, don't leave us, and they are crying and weeping. They will go on crying and weeping. He will also die crying and weeping. But that crying and weeping turned into a life of immortality. And lastly, the king was proud to declare, Mrityu bhona vivemyaham. I don't care for death. Let death come. I have conquered death. So conquering death, that knowledge came, which is void, which is frightening, becomes a fulfillment. It becomes a nectar. So holy company, such is the glory. Then Mrityu opi amritayate. Apat sampatti bhati. Apat means the calamity, difficulties. Difficulties come in our life. No. You go to a holy man, they give you direction. They give you the direction that this difficulty, don't look at difficulty. It is an opportunity for you to think of God, to think about the unreality of the world. This is an opportunity. Otherwise, only what we do when suffering comes or that type of difficulties or apat. Apat means what you call? Apat is a apad bipad. The difficulties and dangers. Dangers and difficulties in life comes. Threatening, life threatening, or any totally getting lost at that point. That at that point, what it appears, they become a fortune, good fortune. Huh? Sadhus, the holy people, can inspire you to get a direction of it. Don't look at the negative side. Suffering will come in everyone's life. But your life suffering has come. You understand God is the reality. Others are wrong. How? You have many friends. When you lose your job, when you will have no home, which friend comes forward to help you? Stern reality of life. And you cry and down and go to what you go down and down to depression. But holy man can give you direction there. Hey, take advantage of this. Try to understand. In this world, no one is more dear than God. Turn towards God. See the unreality of the life, which you are camouflaging all the time. My friends, people are all the week going on for party, party, party. You tell them to come to class, but oh no, I have some party. Huh? So yes, they have party. We did party whole life. But what for? When difficulties come, who is of the party people coming to support me, to give a shelter, to give some food? Look at the situation all around going on. They are all people like us. They have their friends, they have their family members, they are everything. But what is going on? And that's a depression. Most of the people that say doing drug, drinking, they have no other support. But a devotee, if you are a devotee, you have a support. You take that opportunity. Oh, this world is so unreal. So what will be my now steps to follow in my life? What direction I will go? So let us divert our attention that this is an opportunity which is really an obstacle or difficulty or problem. Let that be an opportunity in our life. I quote many times that poem of that great mystic poet. He was very much praised because of his writing of the poems. Yeah? Many people say, oh, people like my poems. So many people have said, yes, Yeah? In those days, there was no computer. So they don't get the number, how many people are followers. But they say, And then when he fell in such a health condition that he was hospitalized and he was dying, doctors have given up every hope of him. Then he sang this song. Oh Lord, what a grace of you. I used to think that I am a talented person. I write poems and the whole country loves me because of my poetry. I'm such a talented person. But you gave me this incurable disease. And now I understand that what a grace of yours to understand. No. There is nobody dearer and nearer than you. All were only superficial. So you turn towards God. This is an opportunity. I would have lived a whole life in this camouflaging or misunderstanding that this whole world is so real and God is unreal for general people. But you have given this, put me into this difficulty. This difficulty has turned in my life as an opportunity. So for a devotee, this sadhu sangha, holy company, is like that. It means that danger, difficulty turns into a transformational thing in life. Like Arjuna, he was in utter despondence. He was just cannot bear it anymore. He left his all weapons and things, fell down at the feet of whom? Holy person Krishna. And what happened? The despair mood lifted him from that level, become the warrior and also man of courage, strength, stability, and following the direction of Krishna, the Lord inside. So the difficulties can be turned into opportunity if you have a holy company, right company. And if you go to the bad company, they will say, okay, go to drug or drink. But this is difficulty going on. Why do you go to drink it? You forget that. Yes, that's also another way, and this is also another way. So the holy company is so powerful, that's why. Understand? 3 points they have made, that Shunna, Sunnam, Purnam, Purnatameti. That which is meaningless, void, life is meaningless. I have no hope, I am worthless to the world. That feeling of that voidness become fulfilled with treasure. I am full of treasure of the Lord's love, grace, because you give up everything and you get everything. Give up exterior, which cannot give you anything. Turn towards inside, what is the source of all joy of the whole universe. So it is a turning point of life. Shunnatam, Sunnatap, Sunnam, Apurna Tam Eti. Apurna, Purna means full. A means all pervaded. It is full everywhere. First of all, Shunna means there is nothing in the world. I am lost. I am a lost person. And that void idea turns into Purna. It is full. It is full, saturated with joy and bliss. Because God is everywhere. And not only that, Purna. Is an explanation of extending to any direction, endless. Sarvata Bhakta, all pervaded. It is Purna everywhere. I see, I am full everywhere. And then second point, Mrityu Pyamritayate. Death comes, death an opportunity to cast this body off like an old worn out garment, Swami Vivekananda said. It may be that I shall cast this body off like an old worn out garment, but I shall not cease to work for the good of humanity. No. It may be that I shall cast this body off like an old worn out garment, but I shall not cease to work. I shall inspire men everywhere until the whole world knows that I is their one-way God. That is Swami Vivekananda. No? So, no more fear for death. Death is what? Every day we are dying. Why to fear about death? Death, no. Death is an opportunity to renounce everything but God. Death forcefully takes us into a position where we will have to think that there is nobody for me. Suppose one person is dying, tell me, when he is leaving the body, who will go with him? Most dear, wife, husband, son, daughter, friend, who is lifelong friend, or who is lifelong enemy, who will go? So with God, if one turns to holy company, can turn towards God. Then third, apat. In life, difficulties and dangers, sufferings and pains, and incurable disease and other things come. But that becomes an opportunity to think of God. Suppose if you are a sick person, no one will come to day and night to visit you. One day say, you are there. Suppose if someone falls sick, first time, you are in hospital, and that is also botheration. Phone call, you cannot, first of all, you cannot sleep in the hospital because the nurses are coming and poking this and putting this all the time, temperature, putting the thermometer and in the ear something, all the time, within 5 minutes, and then phone call, hello, how are you? You have to tell the same story, I have done, and you get more tired. So, and one day they will do, 2 days they will do. Suppose I am there for 6 months in the hospital, how many people will visit me? Visitors' number will reduce and reduce and reduce. They will come, I want to go, sorry, I do not go. Come to the reality of life. So, do we think this way? The apat, the difficulty is putting me to think in putting into this abyss of suffering. But the Bhakta will say, good, I get the chance now. I can only think of God. I can, in my earplug, I can put the music of the divine music which I loved all the time. I didn't get any chance to see, hear. This is the time, let me use all the time through all the nicest lectures in the YouTube. I can utilize my time. That is giving you the opportunity. A devotee can take that opportunity. So this is only holy company can inspire us to go that direction. So the core meaning, the note is that the core meaning is this: in reality, there is a total lack of emptiness, death, and misery. There is no, there is a lack of emptiness, etc. in Brahman. The thirst for sense objects originates from the feeling of emptiness or voidness. That's also another point. Why we go for satisfying our desires through the senses? Because I feel void. I feel that I am little less. If I get this, I'll be rich. No? Our all sense perceptions and sense running for the senses is the propelling force behind this that emptiness or voidness. I am little less. If I add one flower vase or a decorative furniture, it will make me full. Take it from very minor material thing. First of all, you think that it may make you fuller, rather than if you have not. If I get this ornament, that will make me full. We are thinking that whatever in the material world is there, and I wish, that wish is coming from the void. If you see voidness, suppose I am full now, you bring a nice plate of food. Shall I feel attracted to eat that? No. But when I am void, my stomach is hungry, then I say, wow, it's good. No? My tendency to eat or to have it will come from this emptiness. If you are full, you don't want anything. That's why the sadhus who have realized the highest, they say that they are full by themselves. These things, they don't need any support from anyone. It's already there. I am happy with me. Atmaramo bhavati. They become saturated in their own fullness with Atman, consciousness. Atmaramo bhavati. Matto bhavati. They become very happy and dance out of joy in their own. Ramakrishna, see, singing, dancing, he does not need any material thing. Even Lakshmi Marwari, that gentleman, came and we wanted to give him 10,000 in those days. Imagine the proportion. 7 rupees is the monthly salary of Ramakrishna for 1 month's salary as priesthood. 7 rupees, 1 month. He wanted to give 10,000 rupees and asked that keep it in some investment so that interest can help him to maintain. His bed sheet was torn, his room is dirty, the devotees are coming, they are not given any entertainment. So this interest can help them to perpetuate that. But Ramakrishna said, huh? And he felt so much pain, as if someone is putting a saw machine on his head. He cried out, out of pain. I am full. I don't need anything. This you are belittling me. You are putting me down into the worldliness. There is one lady used to come to Swami Shivananda. Shivananda Maharaj was Brahmagyani and he was our president, second president. So